it's your girl Luce, and today I'm going to be filming a kind of advice giving video. I'm quite excited for this video. I haven't done a sit down one in quite a while, so I can't wait to see what you guys have submitted on Instagram. But before we start, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to Anna Luisa for sponsoring this video. Anna Luisa are an incredible sustainable jewelry brand. They sent me these 2 rings for this video, which I'm going to show you close-ups of now. The first one is this incredible opal stone ring. I've wanted a bigger stone ring for quite a while now, and my favorite thing is the gold detailing around it and also on the band. And the second one is this off-white ring with gold detailing around the edges. I actually wear it like this with the gap at the front. I just think it looks kind of different and cool instead of just having like the plain band around it. So what you see here with the gap, and also it has it on this opal ring as well, is that they are adjustable rings. This is honestly the most incredible find for me because I find it really stressful trying to pick ring sizes because I actually just don't know the size of my fingers. So I always choose the wrong size, and then rings will either come too big or too small. So the fact that they produce so many adjustable sizing rings means that you literally get them and you can adjust them to fit whatever size finger you have, which is so useful because I never really know which finger I want to have my rings on until I get them. So one of the best things about Anna Luisa is they are carbon neutral, so they offset 100% of their carbon emissions, which is so important for the environment. Also, all of their stuff is really good value for money. Their pricing starts at $39 and it goes all the way up to really high-end stuff, so it kind of depends how much you want to spend, but there really is something for everyone. You pay for what you receive. The quality, I am always so shocked when they send me stuff because it is incredible quality. So they are currently running an exclusive Black Friday sale, so click my link in the description box to access that. And whether you're buying a gift for a friend or for yourself, you need to treat yourself in times like these. Go grab yourself some incredible jewelry. So before we start the video, I just wanted to say a quick disclaimer. These opinions are entirely my own. I am not professionally trained to give you guys advice. So everything I say in this video is not the be all and end all, just to let you guys know. So someone said, how can I let go of my grades? I'm just always so focused on them. So I'm not really sure whether this person has done their exams yet or whether this is whilst they're doing them. I think my main thing in terms of grades is being someone who's now done with GCSEs and A-levels. First of all, GCSEs, nobody ever asks you what you got unless you want to volunteer that opinion. I have never ever been asked what I got in my GCSEs, and once you've got into your college, it really doesn't matter at all. Obviously they matter a lot at the time and you want to do the best you can, but just to know in the real world, nobody asks. A-levels, the only time you're really going to need them is either getting into university if that's the route you want to go down, and also maybe a job interview, but it really isn't the be all and end all. I think my main advice in terms of just like not focusing on them is just work as hard as you know you can, and that's kind of all that matters. As long as you know yourself that you've worked your ass off, doesn't really matter what grades you get. Help on body image and how to feel more confident. Now this is a massive thing because I feel like we are always going to have our insecurities about our bodies, and we are never going to be 100% confident even though what we kind of put out to the world might say otherwise. So first of all, don't feel like you have to be 100% secure in yourself in order to be happy. I have just read an amazing book called Women Don't Owe You Pretty by Florence Given. If you guys haven't read it, it is going to absolutely open your minds, and if any guys are watching this too, you should read it too. It's honestly one of the most incredible books I've read in a while, and it has made me feel very confident and body positive as a result. Very empowering. So if you guys would like to have another book to read, then definitely go and check that out. Florence Given is so incredible. I've literally got the sun in my eyes. I don't know if you can see, but I'm trying to like keep in the shadow. And I think the other thing is, as hard as this is, just try not to compare yourself to others. Literally as soon as I change the angle, I've just seen that you can see all my mess now. This is like loads of PR packaging, so please excuse the mess. Obviously social media is a place where there are lots of people putting out amazing perfect images of themselves. That's actually one of the reasons why I don't post on Instagram a lot. Obviously I do loads of stories, but I don't actually post photos because I feel like there's such a pressure for influencers to have absolutely perfect, flawless, gorgeous photos on their feed, and I just really can't relate to that. Yeah, just try not to compare yourself to loads of influencers and models on Instagram. That's never gonna help. I actually have really tried to expose myself on social media to people of all different body sizes and different backgrounds and sexualities and gender identifications. Someone that I've recently just followed that I am absolutely loving, who is really helping me to feel a lot more confident. She's called Jessica Megan, and her Instagram is Jess_Megan_. She is so incredible. I love her. She is very empowering. She speaks about like women's sexuality a lot, which is something that is such a still a taboo topic. She's just a ray of sunshine really. So yeah, that's somebody to go and check out to kind of help you feel bit more confident. Just surround yourself by women who are empowering, and just don't worry about being 100% secure all the time, because nobody will ever be that. What's a good lockdown Tinder date? Wow, that's a really hard question. I mean, I haven't been on Tinder for over a year now, but I guess if I was in that situation of like wanting to go on a date, maybe like meet up for a socially distanced walk. Wait, but that's not even allowed, is it? FaceTime? Oh, you could do that thing where you like watch a Netflix film together. There's a specific way that you can actually watch a film at the same time. Dating right now is a massive issue. Like, how is anyone supposed to meet anyone? I'm currently not looking for anything at all, and I'm very secure being single, so it's not really affecting me, but I really feel for people who are quite lonely at the moment. How do you tell a guy you don't like him without being mean? Oof. It's on them to take it well, so all you can do is literally just say, I'm so sorry, I really, really love you as a person, but I'm just not feeling it. Or I guess you could tell them that you're speaking to someone else, or that you don't want a relationship right now, or you're just not looking for anything. I think all you can do is just say, I'm really not sure it's working, I don't feel much chemistry, and I can't really see us being in a relationship, but I think you're an amazing person and I wish you all the best. And like, just, I guess just being like really nice and just saying nice things. It's really hard, but just make sure you invest time into it instead of just like letting them down with like a couple of sentences. How would you spend your birthday in lockdown? Mine's next week. Oh girl, that's so sad, but also happy birthday. I feel like honestly everybody's gonna have a birthday in lockdown this year. My 21st is coming up in February, which is so annoying, like the one most important birthday. Do you know what? I had a massive Zoom with all my cousins this weekend, and it was one of the funnest things I've ever done. So maybe organize like a massive Zoom with everyone that you care about, so maybe all your friends, some of your family, and just like all have a great time, make quizzes, think of little games and fun things you can do. If you have any couples, we played Mr. and Mrs. on our Zoom, which was really fun. How well do you know each other? Get everybody to do a little question round. If you put loads of effort into it and make sure everybody like brings their own little game, it can actually be really fun. It will be a birthday that you will always remember for your whole life, so just think of it like that. Somebody's asked how to approach your first time. This is quite a hard question because everybody is different, and I feel like some people feel a certain way, some people feel very differently. My personal opinion is make sure it's with someone that you feel very safe with and you know is going to take care of you. Be really open and honest. Make sure that they know that it's your first time. Don't hold any expectations for it to be good or for it to be bad. How do you deal with stage fright? That's such a good question. I'm sure I've spoken about this before, maybe on my Instagram, but whenever I get nervous and I'm literally like, you know, when your stomach just goes in knots and you're like, ah! I imagine all of the nerves as blue butterflies in my stomach. I breathe in and imagine them traveling from my stomach or wherever you feel nerves. So maybe it's like you feel them in your leg or you feel them in your head. When you breathe in, they travel away from that place up into your mouth, and when you breathe out, you'll just breathe them out of your body, and then that literally helps your brain to think that they are going and then that you're fine. Also, just sigh with relief. You know, after you've been in a really stressful situation, you're like, just sigh with relief, because it actually just tricks your body into thinking that you're okay. They're my two weird things, but like proper stage fright I've never really experienced, so I'm not sure. How do you get over your ex-best friend you're in love with? If they are your ex-best friend, clearly you're not friends anymore. That's probably for a reason. It might be because they found out that you liked them. I'm not really sure of this specific situation, but just I'd say cleanse yourself, do not think about them, focus on you, focus on your own happiness and evolving who you are as a person. But it's hard, and you are gonna feel things and you're going to be really upset for ages, and you're kind of going to go through a bit of grief, so just like allow those feelings to come. Don't stalk their social media all the time. It's so easy to do. Just be really strict with yourself and just don't constantly like trying to get their attention. Don't check up on them and don't think about them, because that is not going to help you get over them. A friend chats shit about me all the time to my other friends. Honey, they aren't a friend. That is not a friend, so get rid of them. How to find a boyfriend / start talking to a boy because I'm an awkward mess. First of all, you don't need a boyfriend. There was so much pressure at school to be with a boyfriend. Like, all the popular girls had boyfriends, and like you're always looking for like the fittest boy. You're trying to impress the boys all the time, and actually that's not your purpose in life. Second of all, read Women Don't Owe You Pretty, because that will kind of explain it a lot better than I just have. If there is a guy that you currently like that you have in mind, yeah, I'd say just go for it and just like see what happens. You've got nothing to lose. Put yourself out there, just send that first message, and if they don't reciprocate it, then that's their loss. How long should the ideal talking stage last? There's not a specific like time frame that I can give. Everybody is really different. Some people want to spend ages talking to each other before they actually meet or before they start advancing into something, and some people take like a week and they're married. I think just the main thing is like reading the vibes. If you are both really into each other, then just go for it. But I think if it's taking ages, if it's taking weeks and you're just like not really feeling enough from them, if you're starting to like question it and doubt it, then it's probably not a good vibe. They're probably not as into you as you would like them to be. Going out for 4 years, our sex life is so rare. I love him, but I'm sad about the lack of sex. Loving someone and being treated correctly are actually two very different things. I think people constantly think that it's one and the same. You may love someone, but you're not really getting the treatment or the relationship that you want and deserve. So personally, if you're not happy with that, I would let it go. Embarrassing story, I shat myself on my year 7 camp trip because I trusted a fart. Oh no! Oh no, wait, so I need to know more details. Like, did anybody know? Did anybody find out? Oh, imagine. Oh, I'm so sorry. Should I tell my crush I like him? I'm scared he won't want to be friends if he doesn't feel the same. Only tell him if you really can feel signs coming from him as well. If not, it's probably not worth ruining the relationship. But if you genuinely think there's a very high chance he might like you back, then just go for it. My friend keeps asking to have sex with me, but he knows I have a boyfriend and they're pals. Awkward. No, that's really not okay. If you feel comfortable, tell your boyfriend, and then your boyfriend will tell him to back off if they're mates. That's not okay. Tell him that he needs to stop. And if you're in a situation where you are starting to think about it and think actually that will be something you kind of want to do, then you need to break up with your boyfriend because something's not working there. How do I know if they like me back? If they like you back, you will know. And if you're not sure, they don't. If there is an ounce of like, they're not replying for ages, or they're not doing this, they're not doing that, then they probably don't like you. Like, if boys like you, they'll show it. I really like this boy in the year above, but every time I meet him, he brings drugs or drink. I'm not into any of that stuff, but I'm scared if I say no, he will stop liking me because I'm boring. If you are not into drugs and drink, and that's a massive thing for him, you are not compatible, and that's not going to be a successful relationship. Why do you want to be with someone who's into that when you're not? That's a massive, massive personality and lifestyle clash. I think say no. If you don't want to do it, you say no. If he thinks you're boring because you don't like drugs and drink, then that's on him. That's his problem. You are so valid and your opinion matters, and it's two people in a relationship. You can't just like keep bending over and like getting rid of your morals just because you like someone. You are the most special, unique, incredible person, and someone thinks you're boring. Oh no, oh no. There are plenty of people who will love you for you. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Again, please do not take my advice as final. I just really like listening to you guys' situations. Please let me know if that advice helped anybody. Thank you to everybody who asked me the questions on Instagram. And just another massive thank you to Luisa for sponsoring this video. Make sure you get on their Black Friday sale. Again, my link is in the description box below if you guys would like to check anything out on their website. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you found this helpful, and I will see you next week for another video. Bye!